Mercedes. So I was messaging one of my straights from the military, and oh my god, he lives so close to me. He lives in Lagrange, Ohio, which you know Lagrange, right? It's a pretty rural area. It makes sense that he lives there because guess what? He flies planes. He flies planes. I'm gonna name drop. It's Sergeant Vondren. Okay, so we were talking about him and texting and flying and filming himself flying, and he can just go on autopilot and whatever. Because I made a joke about it, but we were talking about like why maybe I shouldn't have a pilot's license, and he's like, Ross, it's really like no big deal because people probably are having sex while they're flying all the time. Like the guy that flies before me. He's always like wiping his seat down with Lysol wipes, and I'm like, ew, oh my god, Sergeant Vondren, you're finna catch crabs or something. And he's like, oh my god, I hope I don't. And then it reminded me of Mercedes. Have you ever watched Desperate Housewives? Okay, so Mercedes, there's an episode of Desperate Housewives where Gabrielle, Carlos, they all get crabs because Gabrielle and Carlos, they're separated. This is so funny, Mercedes. So, oh, okay, just a second. Containment. All right. So, Gabrielle and Carlos, they're separated, but they're still in love with each other. Spoiler alert, they end up getting back together. But while they're separated and they're still in love, Gabrielle has sex with a guy that's like running for governor and all of these things. Well, they both end up getting crabs. Gabrielle ends up giving crabs to Carlos because they're still having sex with each other while they're separated. Carlos gives crabs to Edie. Like, all of the cast has crabs on Desperate Housewives. I hope you remember Desperate Housewives. I love Desperate Housewives. Do you remember Felicity Huffman? And do you remember the college cheating admissions scandal? William H. Macy, he was on Shameless. He played Frank. He's in Desperate Housewives. Marsha Cross, she played Brie Vandekamp. She had a gay son that she didn't like, but then she grew to love her gay son. Desperate Housewives is such a good show. I only like good shows with good acting in them. So when I tell people I like Desperate Housewives, they're like, of course you do, because you're a queen. I'm like, no, it's because I'm an actor. And I like shows with good acting in them. But I love you, Mercedes. I hope you have a wonderful day. Mercedes, and I feel like I've done a disservice to the entire legacy of Desperate Housewives. My dumbass in the first part of my message said William H. Macy is in Desperate Housewife. Spoiler alert again, William H. Macy is not in Desperate Housewives. His wife, though, Felicity Huffman, is obviously in Desperate Housewives. That is no secret. She won an Emmy Award for her performance in Desperate Housewives. Marsha Cross was nominated for an Emmy. Terry Hatcher won an Emmy. Even Longoria Parker, her acting improved so much throughout the seasons. Desperate Housewives, arguably one of the greatest shows in television history. Don't come at me. And don't say, Freddie, this is just some Freddie faggotry. No, it's great acting. It is a great dark comedy. It gets darker as the seasons go on. It's genius. The whole premise of the show, housewives getting messy, but not just messy, it's dark and twisty. Brie Vandekamp, mother. She was one of the early cunt servers I've ever saw on TV.
Mercedes, I think I'm running into a bit of an issue. Mercedes, Mercedes, I think I asked my physician 2 months ago. I want to say it was 2 months ago. Mercedes, have you ever asked your doctor about the dangers of melatonin? Mercedes, I think I'm hooked. I mean, I started off only taking half a 10, that's a 5. Yesterday I had to take 20 just to stop making videos. Mercedes, that's not good. Mercedes, they're gonna have to give me something. They're gonna have to write me a prescription for a pill, I think, on top of everything else I take. And then my physician, Mercedes, my physician told me, in April, Mercedes, they finna say I'm bipolar 1. How many of them are there? I don't know. But there's a couple people up there in my head. Mercedes. I'm not even lying. It's like there's 2 people up there and I just want them to be friends. They're always going at, One guy has a lot of energy, and the other guy's always so tired. Mercedes, the one guy today, wanted to go swimming, and the other guy didn't want to get out of bed. So I just sat in a lawn chair, and I left purple shampoo in my hair. Now my hair's blue, Mercedes.